It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Take over. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set. 60 outlaw.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check.
80 weapons. Hey, exit. Get it.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Looking to throw on second down. Young. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Come on. Check it out.
Young on third down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And the Portland first down.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Kill, kill, kill. Check 99. Check 99.
Matchbox lights.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Here we go.
You draw Porter.
Switch.
Shoot.
Young off the play fake. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59.
Hello. Clear.
Full street.
Big grip.
It's Young off play action. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Go! Hey, Tusa! 6'3", 218, chop!
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 33-yard line. 59. Watch the run, watch
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
On second down, Eckler. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Let's go. 60 or.
Go on. Switch.
Greystone, travel. Ready?
The first down throw for Young. Letting one go deep for the... And it's caught. Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Let's go.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. 6-6, pull it high.
Quick dash. Go. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. No. Off.
Fire.
On first down, it's Moore. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Ready?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get it.
2nd and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Target.
Go.
Mike 52. Mike.
Get up.
They'll run on first down. Moore. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Hey, check 24. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Pilot, 64, weak. Now.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check. Lucky.
80 weapon. Yes, yes.
She made me. I got this.
Hey.
Go get him. Go get him.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Snowhawks 7, Dolphins nothing.
Set 50, plant.
Get the ball. Wide.
Protein spill.
Joker.
Yo, go. Hit it.
On second down, it's Moore, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
22 jet bomber.
On third down, Lawrence got a man. It's Ross, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Lawrence looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
36.
61, matchbox lights. They go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Brown. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Check. 3 bud. Check.
Blue draw, Porter. Hey, Echo. Ready.
3rd and long for Young. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Get it.
Milage. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
I got you, boy.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And Robinson with a big catch. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Let's go now.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Young off the bootleg. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
50, Mike, 50. Watch the curve.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Ready, ready. 50, plant.
57 for Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Check 52.
Begin.
Hey, Sam on. Yo, Lee Griffin.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, zoom.
57. Mike, 57.
Let's go.
From the gun, Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Let's go.
And what a big-time play there. 48 yards. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the second up in Seattle. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. It's Young on 1st down. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
6-6, pull it high.
Check out, read. 49, check 4.
Rock it.
Check 13, check 13.
Watch 5.
Young now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Delta.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, check right.
Get it.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
On the ready.
Check, 59. I'm going to run you over.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check 59.
Yo.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 4th down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Moore. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence got a man open. It's Ross. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check. Protein spill. Go.
On 1st down, Drake. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check, check, check.
To throw on down, Lawrence. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A Miami 1st down on a 14-yard pickup.
60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Kill.
General West. Go.
What's the motion?
On first down, it's Moore. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
The mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Watch the run! Watch the run! Watch the run!
61, matchbox light. Snap.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They come out here in the eye.
Two draw Corkers.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Showing it, showing it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Yeah, the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on third down.
Hey, high 7.
Young working out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football. So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for him really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it.
Come on, set.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back now in Miami as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run now with Brown. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Looking to throw, Young. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. They'll run. This is Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 12. And a Portland 1st down.
Hatch it.
Jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Let's go, Heavy.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Young. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Here's Young, throwing on 3rd and long. And it's caught. Touchdown. In for the score as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Watch the edge.
61, matchbox lights.
My 52. Check. Crunch.
Hey, orbit. Deep grip.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, but it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, Charlie.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. I hope he's
Ready?
Looking to throw. Lawrence going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
2nd and 9 now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll run on first down. It's Brown, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Jet. Go.
Right back to Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, it's Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
6-6, pull it high. Hey.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
They go with Brown, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready up.
55, check, 55, Mike. Bring it.
Young takes it on the sneak, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Ready?
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Day, every day, any day.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike
5.
To throw again. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mike's 57, 57.
From the gun, Lawrence. Open man, it's Preston Williams. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack with a sack.
Let's go. 50, plant.
55. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
80 weapon. Hey, exit.
Mike 55.
Now.
And Young's going to throw it here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end. And, you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for our visitors, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like. You almost smoked up.